Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the most iconic personal finance books, Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. This book teaches you how to think differently about money. Not just how to earn it, but how to make it work for you. We're talking about building wealth, not just working for a paycheck. Let's break down the 6 key takeaways from Rich Dad, Poor Dad in just a few minutes. Rich Dad, Poor Dad tells the story of Robert Kiyosaki growing up with 2 father figures. These 2 men had a profound impact on his life, shaping his views on money and success. First, his biological dad, his poor dad, who was super educated. He had all the academic credentials and a stable job, but despite his education, he struggled financially his whole life. He was always worried about bills and making ends meet. Then you have Robert's best friend's dad, his rich dad. This man took Robert under his wing and taught him about money. This guy was a self-made millionaire. He built his wealth through smart investments and business ventures. Didn't have a fancy degree, but he understood money. He knew how to make it work for him. He knew how to make it work for him, not the other way around. He believed in the power of investments and passive income. Both dads worked hard, but had totally different mindsets about money. One focused on job security, the other on financial freedom. Poor Dad believed in job security and saving money in a bank. He thought that was the safest way to ensure a stable future. Rich Dad was all about financial education and investing in assets. He believed in learning how money works and making it grow. He believed in investing in things that put money in your pocket. Real estate, stocks, and businesses were his tools for wealth. The more you learn about money, the more you can grow it. Education and knowledge were his keys to success. It's about breaking free from the traditional work for money mentality and stepping into financial freedom. This mindset shift is what made all the difference. Most of us were raised with the idea that we need to get a good job with a steady paycheck. We were taught that financial security comes from working hard, climbing the corporate ladder, and saving diligently. That's the poor dad mentality. It's a mindset that keeps you in a cycle of working for money, always feeling stressed about bills and expenses. Rich Dad flips the script. He teaches that financial freedom comes from making money work for you, not the other way around. He says, the rich don't work for money, they make money work for them. This means they focus on building assets that generate income. When you work for a paycheck, you're trading hours for dollars. Your earning potential is limited by the number of hours you can work. But when you invest in assets like real estate, stocks, or starting your own business, that money starts working for you. These investments can grow and generate income without your constant effort. Imagine buying a rental property. It's an asset that can appreciate in value over time. Every month it generates rental income even while you're sleeping. That's passive income. It's money that comes in without you having to work for it every day. Elon Musk's real wealth comes from his investments in companies, technologies, and ideas that generate massive returns. He's not just earning a salary, he's building wealth through smart investments. The key takeaway? Start building passive income streams. Diversify your investments and look for opportunities that can generate income without your direct involvement. How can you put your money to work so you don't have to trade every hour for a dollar? Think about it. The sooner you start, the sooner you can achieve financial freedom. Financial terms can sound really intimidating. Assets, liabilities, cash flow. It can feel like a foreign language, but financial literacy is everything. Think of it like this. You wouldn't expect to win a basketball game without understanding the rules, right? Same goes for money. If you don't understand how money works, how can you expect to win the financial game? Becoming financially literate isn't about being a math whiz. It's about understanding basic concepts. Learn the difference between an asset and a liability, manage your money, invest wisely, and make it grow. Start small, learn something new every single day, and watch your financial knowledge skyrocket. This one concept alone can change your entire financial life. Rich Dad stresses understanding the difference between assets and liabilities. Assets put money in your pocket. Liabilities take money out of your pocket. Seems simple, right? But a lot of people mistake liabilities for assets. Take your car, for example. It's shiny, it gets you around, but unless you're an Uber driver, it's probably a liability. You're paying for gas, insurance, maintenance, it's constantly costing you money. Now, a rental property, that's an asset. It generates income every month. Focus on building your asset column. The more assets you have working for you, the closer you are to financial freedom. You know that feeling when you get a raise at work? It feels amazing, right? You feel like you're finally getting ahead, like all your hard work is paying off. It's a moment of triumph and joy. But if your expenses increase at the same rate as your income, you're not really getting ahead. It's like running on a treadmill. You're moving, but you're not going anywhere. That's why Rich Dad emphasizes the importance of cash flow. Understanding cash flow is crucial for financial success and stability. Cash flow is the money you have left over after all your expenses are paid. It's the surplus that allows you to save, invest, and grow your wealth. Imagine you're a doctor making $300,000 a year. That sounds like a lot, doesn't it? But your lifestyle costs $350,000 a year. You're living beyond your means. You're actually in the negative. Despite your high income, you're financially struggling. Now imagine you're a teacher making $60,000 a year. But you live frugally, invest wisely, and manage your money carefully. You've built up passive income streams that generate an extra $4,000 per month. This additional income boosts your financial security. It's not always about how much you earn, it's about how much you keep and how effectively you manage it. It's about how much you keep. The key is to control your expenses and maximize your savings, and how you put that money to work. Investing wisely and creating passive income streams can lead to financial freedom and long-term wealth. This one might sound counterintuitive, but hear me out. Poor Dad always said go to school, get good grades, and get a high-paying job. Rich Dad saw things differently. He encouraged Robert to take jobs that would teach him valuable skills, even if the pay wasn't great at first. Learning how to sell, negotiate, manage people, and understand business were essential skills for building wealth. When you're constantly learning and growing, you become more valuable in the marketplace. So, yes, earning a good income is important, but don't be afraid to take a job that might pay a little less if it means you'll gain valuable skills and knowledge. So, there you have it. 6 key lessons from Rich Dad, Poor Dad that can transform your relationship with money. At its core, this book is about mindset. It's about shifting from a scarcity mentality to an abundance mentality. Prioritize financial literacy, invest in assets that generate passive income, and take control of your cash flow. If you haven't read Rich Dad, Poor Dad yet, I highly recommend it. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, share it with a friend, and subscribe for more videos on building wealth and achieving financial freedom. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.